One of the biggest misconceptions about toppers, human hair toppers specifically, is that you will be able to take them right out of the box, put them on your head, and walk out the door. In truth, you need to spend a little bit of time adjusting your topper so that it looks and feels like you. And I'm going to show you how to do that over the next few minutes. I'm going to do a step-by-step out of the box to wearing it out the door tutorial for you. So you just received your brand new topper. This is from UniWigs. I'm very excited about this topper. I've been waiting to try this one. This is called Top Secret. You open it up, you like the cap construction, you like the look of the color, you like the feel of the hair. These are all very important things to check off your list as soon as you get your new topper. So you like all of those things. Then you put it on your head, right? I just took her straight out of the box. I have not done anything to her yet. You put her on her head and the hair's just not looking right. You're like, this is not what all those other videos looked like. So let's go through what we're gonna do in order to fix that. The hair is falling in my face, the transition doesn't look good, and there's some crimps and creases in the hair. First things first, I like to change the part. Changing the part is the best way to make your topper look realistic. After making sure the topper is clipped in securely, or you can do this on a wig stand. I like to do it on my own head because I feel like I can adjust the part better when I know what it's gonna look like on me. So I have the topper securely on my head. The hair is falling in my face, but we won't worry about that quite yet. We're first going to adjust the part line. So what you need is a squirt bottle or just a little bit of water and a rat tail comb. Then I'm gonna take my rat tail comb and I'm just gonna gently slide it along where I want my part line to be. All right, now that I've adjusted it, I'm going to squirt it a little bit more. And we're just gonna let it air dry in this area. You can use heat if you want to speed along your process. I don't need to do that right now, so I'm just gonna let it air dry. Okay, already we've made great progress. That hairline looks so much better already, so much more realistic. But the topper's still flopping in my face and the transition doesn't look great. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a round brush and a blow dryer, or if you have a round brush blow dryer, that's even better. And we're gonna blow dry both our bio hair and the topper up and away from our face. You're gonna wanna start by wetting both the topper and a little bit of your bio hair. It's okay if your bio hair gets wet, because we're also gonna blow dry a little bit of our bio hair. And I'm just wetting the front. I'm not gonna blow dry the whole thing because I don't need to. And the less heat we use on our human hair toppers and wigs, the better. Whenever possible, low heat on everything, just because we want to protect the integrity of your wig and your topper hair. I am partial to a round brush blow dryer because it allows me to hold on to my topper so that I'm not putting any extra pressure on my bio hair while I'm blow drying my hair. And that way, once again, we're not pulling or tugging on our bio hair. We don't want to do that, but we can also round brush and blow dry at the same time. So it just essentially frees up your hand. There are a lot of great round brush blow dryers available. I like this one because it's made by a wig company, so they are used to dealing with human hair wigs, so it's set at just the right temperature. I will link it for you below, but there's a lot of great options available. So next I'm going to actually blow dry my bio hair. I'm going to use a little bit of water right along that front hairline, and I'm gonna take my round brush blow dryer again, and I'm gonna blow dry my hair up and out, and that's going to give my bio hair some lift. So that's going to help ease the transition between my bio hair and my topper. So now we've adjusted both our bio hair by blow drying it up, gives it a little bit of volume, and we've adjusted the topper. We've blow dried the hair away from our face a little bit, we've adjusted that part line. Now we're ready to put the topper on our head, but first we want to give our bio hair a little bit of grit, a little bit of grip for your topper so it doesn't slide around. I use a texturizing spray. I can link it for you below, but really any hairspray or texturizing spray works. And then right here at the front too. And that just helps those clips have something to hold on to so that your topper doesn't slip around. Go ahead and put our topper on now. I like to bring a little bit of my bio hair forward, the stuff that I'm going to blend in with the topper, and then you can use your comb, set it back, and then clip in, scooping up a little bit of hair at a time, making sure that your clips remain closed until you're ready to actually secure them to your bio hair. See, already the topper is feeling and looking so much better. Then the next thing I like to do is take a comb, and we're going to scoop a little bit more of our bio hair out and brush it up and away from our face. You can tell what just a little bit of blow drying and adjusting that part has already done for the topper. I would like to add a little bit of curl because we do have a few crimps and creases still from it being in the box. So let's do that next. Something to note, I would typically do all of this on a wig stand. I'm doing it for you because I think it's easier for you to see on a person, but it is easier to do on a wig stand. Just something to keep in mind as you're trying to figure this out yourself. If you're having a hard time doing it on your head or you feel like it's pulling or tugging on your bio hair too much, do it on a wig stand. It's much easier, and it gives you a little bit better grip, and then you're not pulling or tugging on your bio hair. I'm just adding a little bit of curl to this. I don't want to add a ton because I think it's really pretty the way it is. I just want to get rid of those crimps and those creases. Okay, I went through and added just a little bit of curl for a little bit of texture. Nothing too much, just a little bit all the way around. And now the last touch, which I think makes all the difference in the world. Already that transition looks pretty dang good, but you have just a little bit of scalp that you can see right here that probably needs to be fixed. So this is what I do almost every single day, is I use a little bit of hair building fibers, but you can use anything really. You can use any of the hair building fibers. You can even use a little bit of eyeshadow. You just apply a little bit to that transition, and it gets rid of that little awkward spot in between. And there we go. I have a little spot I forgot to curl. I'll curl that later. But as you can see, this is not the way the topper came when I first pulled it out of the box, right? This is not how it looked on me when I first put it on. I had to make some adjustments in order to make it look and feel like me, and in order to make it look natural. So it is a little bit of work. I promise you, it didn't take long. I recorded essentially the entire thing in this video from start to finish. And then as you've already styled it and you've already changed the part, putting it on every day becomes even faster and simpler the more you get used to it. So let's say it took me 15-20 minutes from start to finish, from getting my topper out of the box to putting it on my head and making it feel comfortable in the morning. Now you've already done all the hard work. All you have to do now is put it on, maybe apply a little bit of hair building fiber around there and some texturizing spray. If your bio hair is not curled and you want to add a little curl to it, do that. But start to finish, it usually takes me 5 minutes to put my topper on in the morning. It might take you a little bit longer until you're practiced, but I promise you it's way quicker than actually trying to cover up those bald patches that you have on top of your head or that I have on top of my head. I used to spend 30 minutes doing that every day, trying to just cover up or have enough hair on my head to feel comfortable going outside. But now it takes me 2, 3, 5 minutes in the morning. So just be patient with it. I know it takes some practice and it takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, you will love getting ready in the morning because it's just so easy. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer them for you. And follow or subscribe for more wig and topper tips and content.